Dr. Stewart, can you talk a little about yourself as a school principal in Marion Elementary?
Sure. Being a school principal, one of the best things about it is the students. They are just wonderful, and they make me want to come to work every day. And as a principal, I'll just tell you a little bit about my background. Is that kind of what you're asking? So I've been in education for about 20 years. I used to teach third, fourth, and fifth grade in California and Maryland, and now in Missouri. And after that, I became a reading specialist and then an instructional coach and an assistant principal in Rittner School District, and now a principal at Marion. This is my 6th year here, and what I love about being a principal also is being able to impact change as far as it relates to instruction and just ensuring that our kids grow, not just academically, but their social, emotional health is positive as well. So we want to support all of those areas for our students and make sure that they are balanced, and we are supporting them in all of those areas.
Thank you. Okay. Can you imagine our schools in Saudi Arabia with social emotional interventionists?
I definitely could imagine your schools in Saudi Arabia having a social emotional interventionist. Is so important to have that support in your school system. I can't even see our schools not having it now. This is our 2nd year having social emotional interventionists, and I really feel that we are balancing and making sure that our kids have a place to go when they need to calm down, a person that is focused on teaching those lessons, the zones of regulations lessons, to help students learn some strategies to calm down. Some of our students are dealing with some serious things that they're going through at home with themselves, and they need support. So it's not fair that we're asking them for the academics and for them to perform academically without asking and making sure that we're supporting their needs, their social emotional needs. So I can definitely see it in Saudi Arabia. I can see it in any school that has students that need support. The relationships that are formed between the social emotional interventionist and the student are very strong, and many times as the principal, I will call the social emotional interventionist to help me with calming down a student because they're with them all the time. They give them breaks. They teach them lessons. They are at recess duty with them. So they have strong relationships with the students and with the parents. So it's very important to have social emotional interventionists. Our teachers feel more supported. They feel that they're able to teach more because students have a place to go to calm down, and not sitting in just the principal's office where we're pulled from one place to another, and we have to be able to, look at the instruction in the classrooms. So how are we supposed to do that if we don't have that support as well? So I can definitely see any school that has students that needs that they would need a social and emotional interventionist.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Stewart. And can you give me some advices for a positive school culture?
So I think, making sure that teachers and staff members have a voice in what goes on in your school, and making sure that they are some of the decision makers for some of the things that happen at your school. You will get more buy-in from teachers, from staff. They will be more motivated to just jump in and pitch in during their own time and go the extra mile because they feel that they're being heard. I also think it's important to form relationships with staff members so they understand that I don't just care about you teaching our kids, but I care about you as a person. I think it's also important for teachers to build those relationships with students as well, and the administration and just every person in the building. We have our custodians and our nurses and our secretaries who reach out and support and mentor students and try to encourage them to come to school every day. It's about making everyone in the school feel important and know that they are important in the school. I think it's also important to have high expectations, to trust the teachers and give them some autonomy as it relates to academics so that they feel empowered and they know that they're making a difference and they have some input in not just, the functioning of the school, but the academics as it relates to the school as well. So I think all of those things are important. With our parents, it's important to reach out to our parents and have events in the evenings to help connect with parents, to give them strategies on how to support students at home. And sometimes we just have movie night where we just come together as a school community and just enjoy each other. We had trunk or treat just in October where we just enjoyed each other. So I think it's about relationships. It's about getting to know each other, having high expectations academically and behaviorally. So those are some of the things I think is important for school culture.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for your time.